Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you're well. So today's video I am hoping is going to put a smile on people's faces. So I am going to be reacting to my old hairstyles. So this is going from birth to probably 3 years ago, maybe something like that, 4 years ago, because I mean, let's face it, over the last 3 years I've probably had roughly the same hairdo, so not a lot's changing and I like this one at the minute. So yes, I am going to be reacting to old hairstyles. Now I have had a few questionable hairstyles over the years, which I look back now and think, why would you do that? So that is what this video is going to be all about. So without further ado, let's get on. So I have got lots of photo albums. I've also got a few that I've picked out of my collection. These are all my mum's, and these are the majority of where the pictures are. I have also found an old iPhone which has pictures on Instagram and on the, what's it called, camera roll. It all started on the 12th of August 1989 when a little girl was born into the world. And I was bald. This is me. 1 day old. No hair. It was super cute. Yeah, so I had no hair at all. And it actually, to be fair, looking at this, does look a little bit dark. I definitely don't look a bit ginger there at all. So going on a few months now, my mum has very cleverly marked all these up on the back as to how old they all are. So that helps me a lot. Thanks, Mum. So I'm looking a little bit ginger now in these pictures. I'm a chubby ginge. Not much has changed. I have ginger hair here. I am ginger. I am definitely ginger at that point. So it took a while for me to get hair. I think Maverick had more hair when he was little than me. So that is when the Ginger Stephanie story began. So when I was younger, I was a bit of a poser. Obviously I'm not like that now. Can you see? Can you see the poser? I am 8 years old there, in a black dress with white flowers on, which is really funny, and I have got fairly long ginger hair there, and I quite like that look. I think that's quite a nice look actually. Oh my god. Okay. So here, I don't know how old I am, but I am absolutely filthy. What? Where am I? This, I am 3. I'm either 2 or 3, looking at the date on the back. This is me. I have no idea where we are there. I don't think we're at home. I think we must be in one of Mum's friends' houses. But look how funny I am there. I literally could be a boy. That is Maverick all over that. That is so funny. I've also just seen some really funny pictures of my sister Leanne, which I am not going to put on here because she may kill me. But Leanne, just remember I'm a good sister because I haven't put them on. So yeah, so I am very ginger at the age of 2 to 3, and I started to grow my hair. So I did actually start to get quite a lot of hair. Now some of these pictures are quite dark. Okay, so here is one where I am 4. Yes, I am 4, and this is my hair. So as you can see, my hair did start to grow quite well. I mean, I'm absolutely soaking wet there in the back garden. We used to have so many water fights in summer with me and my sister, and my best friend Shane, who used to live over the road, and there's so many pictures of us here, which again, I'm not going to embarrass anybody by bringing out their pictures. So this picture is one of my favourite pictures, and I actually posted this on my Facebook on Mother's Day, and it is of myself and my mum. I look so freaking angelic here. However, I am trying to grab Mum's glass of wine by the looks of it. And look how cute that picture is. That is literally my favourite picture of me and my mum ever. Absolutely ever. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. And yes, I have grabbed her glass of wine. I would do the same now. Okay, now this is a really, really funny story. Not that my sister found this very funny, however, my sister got married when I was 5. So as you saw from them pictures, my hair started to grow, and my sister was getting married and I was going to be her bridesmaid. Well, I was her bridesmaid. So I was getting this lovely long ginger hair and it was all looking really good. Where's the picture? I was getting some really nice long ginger hair. It was all, you know, my hair was getting thicker. It was all really nice. And I decided to cut my hair off. I believe either 1 week or 2 weeks before my sister's wedding. Apparently she wasn't very happy, so sorry about that, Lee. But yeah, I decided to cut my hair off. Now the picture I'm about to show you is what I can only describe as a super cute picture. However, I feel like maybe I cut my hair off in protest of the bridesmaid dress. So that is me as a bridesmaid at my sister's wedding. What is that dress? I mean, I do look cute, not gonna lie, but look at that short boy hair that I cut. Look at that hair. Can you even believe that? That did set off a trend though for, I would say, the last 30 years or the last 25 years after that. So yeah, I think my mum was quite cross as well. Apparently I got the scissors and I went into the cupboard under the stairs and just went. So yes, I can imagine just how distraught that my mum was and my sister because I'd cut my own hair off. But yeah, when I did hairdressing, we used to get people coming all the time with like baseball caps or like beanie hats, and the children would be like, sort her out, she's cut a fringe off, and like kids would literally like cut. My nephews did it as well. I'm pretty sure that my nephew Harley was worse than Mason at cutting his hair off, and I'm pretty sure that Harley at one point had like a 0 all over because he literally cut to his scalp. Luckily, touch wood, Maverick hasn't done it yet, but he actually does quite like having his hair cut, so I'm sure that will come at some point. Look at that! Look at that picture. So cute. So cute. Even if I may say so myself. Okay, so my hair was short for quite a while after that, looking at this. And then oh my lord. Yeah, so my mum actually put this in the local newspaper of me when I was 18. 18? Or 18, yes, I was 18 when my mum put this in. I'm only no because of the age on the back. So yes, so she put that in, and look how cute I was. I was just so cute. Look how innocent. My dad actually at the side of his bed has a big version of this. I mean, that dress is another thing. That's just another version of the picture. But my dad has a big version of that, and he's like, that was when my daughter was cute. What are you saying, Dad? So this is me trying to be Mr. Muscles. And that is such a... What do you think of Mummy? Look.
I'm Mr. Muscles.
But Mummy was being Mr. Muscles.
Me too.
My mum was normally the one to cut my hair, and I'd obviously asked her to cut my hair. And I actually can remember this very vividly, and I believe it was like a Saturday morning, and my mum and dad used to have a fish and chip shop, and it was before my mum went into the fish and chip shop, and I was like, can you cut my hair off? So she just cut my hair off. And yeah, I used the cuttings to do a moustache, which is just the funniest. And I've got a Lincolnshire Air Ambulance t-shirt on. So I was, how old was I there? I'm saying I'm about 9, 10 there. I've got to be around 9 or 10 there. Now this picture I can actually remember being taken, and this was on a school trip. Now I loved a disposable camera. Especially looking through these pictures, I realised quite how much I loved a disposable camera. And I took a disposable camera on a school trip, and we took this picture. Now look how short my hair is. That is seriously short, and I'm doing like some Spice Girl pose on the beach. Yes, I can remember that day, and yeah, how crazy. How crazy how much we can remember. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm also like doing a picture where I'm about to pull a moonie, which nobody needs to see that. Maverick, no. So this is me leaving for my first day at secondary school. As you can see, super short hair, skirt on, tights on, looking pretty put together. I can remember I came home with no tights on because I'm still really like, don't particularly like tights now. Don't think I could do my tie up properly, and yeah, looking a lot scruffier than that. But my mum has got rid of that picture, or it's not made the family photo album, put it that way. Because I was ginger, I hated my hair. I would say probably 90% of ginger people got bullied or picked on or teased about the colour of their hair, which I did also. Not that bad though, never bothered me that bad. And so I always wanted highlights. So my sister paid for me to have highlights for my birthday, blonde highlights. And this picture isn't really the best picture because I can't find, I mean, I know that when I become a teenager, I become pretty angry. Which is probably why there are no photos of me particularly, but I mean this was a look. I can remember this look, and I can even remember the earrings I've got in, and I had these gold hooped earrings, and they had like almost like flat-headed screw, you know, like the head that in them. It's a look. And I used to have my hair scraped back with fringe. I'll show you the picture. With my fringe. I mean, that is some separated fringe right there. I mean, why I used to separate my fringe. If anybody else used to do that, let me know below, because I'm sure it wasn't just me that did that. But I can remember I had this parka with like a really fluffy hood, and yeah, I thought that was a look back in the day. Now I have a feeling my mum sent me to get my passport picture done, and as you know, you're not allowed to smile in your passport picture, and I think that is what I had done, and that's why there is still a big one and 4 little ones, because it would never have gone for my passport picture. So here is another. Now my niece is on this and she will probably kill me, so I'm gonna blur her face out with my fingers, with my cut fingers, because I'm not sure she'll want her face on the internet on my channel. So you're Spider-Man? Yeah. Okay, so this is me at 15 with ginger roots and blonde highlights. And now I used to have, at this point, I used to have, can you see it? I used to have the underneath bit brown and the top highlighted, and then obviously my roots would show. But yeah, I used to have the bottom bit all brown, which was a trend. I'm pretty sure that was a trend. You'd have the bottom bit darker and then the top bit highlighted or blonde or whatever colour. And yeah, such a look. So this next photo is actually the 12th of August 2005. Yes, 2005. And this is the night that myself and my husband got together, and I look completely different, completely different now to what I did there. But this is, like I said, I loved a disposable camera, and I've got so many pictures of this night from a disposable camera. And this is myself and Marcus. And
Spider-Man.
it's not a, it will never focus. It will never focus because it's a blurry photo anyway. But that is me and Daddy.
Me and Maverick.
Now who's that?
Daddy.
Who's that?
Daddy.
Who's that?
You.
Yep. Well done.
But I will not be on that.
You can't be on that photo because you wasn't born. You wasn't even thought about. Next, I need my old phone. So this is my old iPhone, and the only reason I've got this out is because I literally do not know the password to my old Instagram account, and that is where a lot of these beauties are. I, at one point, decided to dye my hair white. I mean, this was a look, wasn't it? I dyed my hair black, well, like dark brown, one Christmas time. That was for a night out, and that was 2011. That is such a long time ago. Also, I'm gonna put this picture up, and I really hope that my friend doesn't kill me, but this was myself and my old best friend. He also, so his mum married my brother, and this was we was like bridesmaid and page boy at the wedding. And Shane, I'm sorry if you hate me for that, but look how cute you look. We look so cute. This was, the picture I'm trying to look for is probably my worst ever haircut that I decided, oh, I don't think I can find it. Let's have a look. So when I did hairdressing, I went through so many different hairstyles. I mean, if you was to ask my friend Giovanna, who was probably the one that changed my hair the most, I used to just be like, I like this hairdo, and she'd be like, let's do it. So we used to do so many different hairstyles. Now this one that I'm looking for is probably my least favourite hairstyle that I ever decided to do. Not when when it was blonde. I mean, I'm trying to find it. It is epic. It is the most awful. Looks like I had it around my ear this side, and white blonde. Is it going to look at that? Now that is the worst hairstyle I ever did. Ever. And I mean, I liked it at the time, but it took me bleaching my hair about 8 times to get it that light. Killed my hair, and I would not recommend anybody to do that ever, because my hair was like, I could just pull it and it would just snap off. It was just awful, and I absolutely killed my hair doing that, and it took so many years to grow back. I would say a good 7 years for my hair to grow back completely. So I was 20 when that was done. 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so I would say my hair only started growing back about 5 years ago. Okay, so maybe it took 5 years to grow. 4 or 5 years. It took a good time for my hair to grow back. In that time I had hair extensions, which were just like individual great lengths hair extensions. I had those in. I had clip-ins. I dyed my hair brown. I had to literally, oh, it was such a nightmare. My hair, yeah, like I said, I had to dye my hair brown. I mean, on here I put I love my blonde hair. No, my nephew, who was, oh yeah, so that would have been 10 years. He's 11 this year, and my nephew cried at me. Harley cried at me. As soon as he saw my hair, he just sobbed. He didn't like it at all. And I was like, oh no, what have I done? So yeah, but after that I dyed my hair brown, which I have a photo here. So it was still super short, but I dyed it brown. And I think I had it like that for about 3 months maybe. I mean, Giovanna may probably say less. My friend Giovanna might say less. But yeah, and I'm sure she can remember doing it, and wow, yeah, it was a lot. It was a hairstyle. I can remember people used to rip me for it. I got called so many names for it, but yeah, it was definitely one of those that I thought, and I've never been blonde since. Never ever have I had a blonde highlight in my hair since that day. Yeah, and then I think ever since really, so this is 2013, and that is when my hair started to grow back. I mean, the volume is another level on that picture, but that is when my hair finally started to grow back. And to be honest, from then to, oh, here we go, here's extensions. So this is probably the, I've put hashtag trout pout. That is a trout pout if I did see it. And that was me with, I believe, 18-inch or 21-inch hair extensions, one of the two. And I had a full head of hair extensions because my hair was really, really short. It was so short. Hello. This is April 2014, and that is, oh, are you gonna focus? Focus on me. That is pretty much the same hairstyle. It really, really hasn't changed that much. I did have it quite long at one point. To like here. I wonder if there is a picture of that actually. From, yeah, so it did actually grow quite long, and that photo was from 2015. So that is, oh my goodness, that's 5 years ago. That is near enough exactly 5 years ago. I can remember that photo being taken. That does not feel like 5 years ago. So yeah, at one point I did have longer hair. Again, like, I mean, I can't even show that picture. It's such a posy picture. It's unbelievable. Again, another. Oh, so funny. Another posy photo. I mean, oh, what was I thinking? And then yeah, since I've had Maverick, it's pretty much been the same. So this is from my first Mother's Day. So that is from Mother's Day a few years, well, my first Mother's Day, so Mother's Day 3 years ago. So my hair, not much different at all. And then this was from our wedding day, which is probably one of the hilarious pictures ever. But that is from our wedding, and again I had fairly short hair. Well, probably about the same as what it is now, maybe a little bit, in fact, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, my hair hasn't really changed that much over the last 3 years. The only time it did change is I had it slightly shorter when I had this done, and that was a year ago. Yeah, that was oh my god, that was 2 years ago. How does time just like go like that? Crazy. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this, and give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave me a comment down below of any of your, in fact, tag me on my Instagram. I'll leave my handle here. Show me any of your hair disasters or your old hairstyles that you just see and just laugh at. But yeah, leave me a comment down below of any videos that you would like to see. Hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Take care, stay safe. See you later. Bye.